And we're back. Apologize, had some technical difficulties there with the audio. The interview with head coach Mark Getch. He mentioned Eagles needing to do a good job from behind the three-point line tonight. Dakota Pratt out at the beginning of this season. Talk to me about how important it's going to be to try to find other ways to score.
Yeah, Dakota Pratt is out, like you just said, Noah. And I saw the stats from the last game, and it said they were shot 12 for 47 from the three-point line. That's going to have to change. You're going to have to get it's going to be hard to go in the paint. So you're going to have to hit the knockdown outside shots. With you being at home, it's a good opportunity to get the shots to start falling.
Eagles on Saturday, though, shooting 13 for 30, 43%. They're going to need to keep that going. Christian Porter, Eric Evans, and John Clay, the players.
I would agree with that.
We're going to throw it down to the court now. Prayer National Anthem starting lineups coming up next, and we'll be back with the start of the home opener for the Eagles in this one.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand as we are led in prayer by Seth Fuller.
Our Heavenly Father, we sure do love you, and we praise you, and we thank you for this day, for your goodness, for your mercy and grace. Thank you for the opportunity that you've given us tonight to watch the game of basketball be played. Father, I pray that you be with both teams. Lord, I pray that you keep them free from injury, be with the coaches in their decision-making. And Lord, be with the officials as they make their calls tonight. And Lord, above all, may you be honored and glorified through our conduct and character. And Lord, may we just see a good game tonight. We love you, Lord, and it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. Sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Ave Maria, number 3, Green and Sullivan. Number 12, Marcus Montalvo. Number 15, Leo Barron. Number 20, Lucas Guzdavis. Number 21, Jeffrey Steele. Ave Maria is led by Coach John Lamana. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles! Starting tonight for the Eagles, a junior guard standing at 6'3" from Nigeria, number 0, James Shodamu. A freshman point guard standing at 5'9" from Orange Park, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. A junior guard standing at 5'8" from Landis, North Carolina, number 10, John Clay. A freshman playing the wing, standing at 6'2" from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 20, Eric Evans. A sophomore forward standing at 6'5" from Malvern, Arkansas, number 40, Anthony Horton. The Eagles are led by Coach Mark Getch with assistant coach Marlon Gardner. Officiating for tonight's game are Ryan Campbell, Stephen Newhouse, and Solomon Banks.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for both teams, and this one for the visiting Gyrenes. Number 3, Green and Sullivan. Number 12, Marcus Montalvo. Number 15, Leo Barron. Number 20, Lucas Uzdavinas. Apologize if I said that one wrong. Number 21, Jeffrey Steele, the Gyrenes, coached by John LaMagna in his 5th season. And for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles in this one, number 0, James Shodamu. Number 2, the freshman Christian Porter. Number 10, the junior John Clay. Number 20, another freshman Eric Evans. And rounding out the starting 5 for head coach Mark Getch in his 26th season, number 40, Anthony Horton. We're just moments away from tip-off of the home season here in the Nest. Eagles sitting at 1-1 on the season, looking to score another strong early season victory, this time against the Gyrenes. It was a close game here at home last year, the Gyrenes prevailing. Eagles looking for some home court magic. The jump ball coming, Anthony Horton, Leo Barron to jump it. Horton gets there, and that one, I believe, out of bounds off Barron's, and the Eagles take over just inside the half-court line.
We have a good crowd tonight, Noah. Hoping the players can feed off of that. You had 2 road games this week, and it's always good to have that home crowd. Hopefully they can hit some shots, get the crowd involved earlier. That's going to be key to tonight as well.
Eagles going to need a little bit of home cooking tonight. Going to need to find their stroke again. You mentioned Thursday night shooting 47%. They're going to need to match that tonight. Here's Clay outside now. Clay taking on Sullivan. He drives, pull-up jumper. That one goes halfway down but comes back out. Rebound by Steele, and he looks to push. Porter meets Steele at the top of the box. Clay tried to steal that one. Here's a 3-point shot. Barron over Shodamu with the offensive rebound. Back out to Steele. He drives, gets past Evans, but that one off the glass. Rebound by Clay, and he looks to push.
And that's good defense right there. You need to be able to play defense if you're going to win this game tonight.
Nifty spin move, extra pass to Evans. Pull-up jumper. No good, but Deontay loved that play right there. Eric Evans had the chance to pull up the 3, chooses to take a dribble, get a high percentage shot. That one will be falling later on.
Oh, he's a smooth player. I like his game a lot. Very smooth in the way he approaches the game, his dribble, his handle, his shot. I like it a lot. And sneaky, catch you off guard if you're not careful.
Uzdavinas now sets the pick for Sullivan. Ball out to the left wing. That's Montevallo. He gets it inside. Uzdavinas working on Horton. Kickback. Here's Sullivan for 3. That one no good. Rebound by Horton. Horton turns that one over. Barron pulls it up and hits.
You see, you got to be strong with the ball right there. That's where you miss Big Cody right there, where Cody solidifies the rebound, gets it to one of the guards. You can't be timid right there. You have to play strong.
Porter goes quick. He's looking inside to Horton, but instead gives way. Shodamu on the outside. Eagles looking different this year. They're going to rely on the 3 ball. Here's Horton out to Porter now working on Sullivan. Pull-up jumper for 2. That one a bit strong, but Clay rebounds. Here's the follow-up 3-pointer. That one no good. Shodamu was battling, but couldn't get his hands on that offensive rebound. Already a concerted effort by the Eagles to find the 3 ball early on tonight.
Yeah, see, Noah, the thing with that is you start to rely on that too much, and then you start to give up clear lanes and taking bad shots. So that's something to look for tonight. They have to get to the paint. This team isn't that much bigger than them, at least the lineup that's out right now.
Here's Sullivan now working on Porter, and he's going to step on the out-of-bounds line. Eagles playing some good defense here early on tonight, doing a good job at matching up with the shooters for the Gyrenes.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job with that. Now you got to score. You got to capitalize off these turnovers. That's the next thing. You can't just rely on stops. You got to capitalize on them.
Here's Porter now. He's working on Montevallo. Finds Shodamu up top, who's picked up by Barron. Miscommunication there. Evans now going to work on Barron. Barron, one of the better players here. Clay now puts a move on, drives to the hoop, pull-up jumper. It's good. John Clay with the first home bucket of the 2019-2020 season.
And that's what I'm talking about, Noah. You got to keep getting after it. You got to go to the coop.
Here come the Eagles again. Porter with a big man rebound downstairs. Clay pull up over Sullivan. No good. And Sullivan picking up the long rebound, but then Shodamu with a bit of an errant foul there.
You know, I like that shot. Although you may say it's contested, it's very aggressive. They're not relying on the three-point ball. John Clay, very good three-point shooter. He said, okay, let's go to the paint. I cooked you the first time. Let me go back at you the second time. You got to like that. You want to see that more of that the rest of this game.
There's one thing you can say about John Clay. He's never lacked confidence out on this court. Here comes the shot. That time by Montevallo. He gets the hometown roll, and the Gyrenes up by 3 here, 5-2 with 16:46 remaining in the first half. Evans now working, step back jumper, no good, but Behrens there for the rebound, and here come the Gyrenes pushing it fast. Uzdavinas now finds Sullivan short corner. He's going to drive baseline.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure about that one, Noah.
Horton looked to have got a hand on it, but I think he's going to get called for the foul. Deontay, you mentioned early on in this game, it's going to be important for the Eagles. They don't have as much size this season, so Anthony Horton, he's got to be careful there not to pick up too many fouls because there's not a lot of guys behind him.
You know, he's also playing out of position. I talked to him last night. He said, Deontay, I'm a 4-man. And I laughed at him. I said, you know, well, you got Big Cody out, so you got to step in and fill into it. So he's playing out of position, but he's looking forward to the opportunity. You hope towards the middle of the year, you'll start to see some growth.
And Anthony, he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but sometimes out on this court, you got to get a little mean streak in you. You've seen Cody Pratt. He's got a little mean streak in him, and when he goes downhill towards the basket, he's oftentimes going to score. You'd like to see a little bit more of that from Anthony Horton.
And I think that will come. I think he'll see the urgency, the importance of it. He's the biggest guy on the team right now. So they need him to play big, and he can shoot the 3 balls well from what I can see, from what I saw the last couple games, and he's willing to shoot them. So we want to see that.
Grucic now checking in for Sullivan as the Gyrenes go big. Here's the pull-up three-pointer. Evans, no good, but Horton battling. Shotomu gets it. And the Eagles going to reset here.
And those are the type of plays you want to see from Horton. Tip the ball out. They got a second possession because of him. So you got to keep being strong.
Evans backing down Steele. His pull-up jumper, no good.
Oh, man.
Behrens, nice move. Rising up over Horton. A little bit of confusion here to see if that basket counts. That ball out of bounds. I originally thought we saw a foul call, but it looked like that one straight out of bounds. Eagles going to take over.
Wow.
What a turn of events there. Here's Clay now. He's going to spin inside, kick back. Horton working.
Wow. That guy could jump.
Shotomu. A great drive there, and the kiss off the glass. It's good. Eagles back within 4, but here comes Montevallo.
Very good take right there. You got to drive it at him.
Grucic kick back, Barron pull up. No good. Long rebound goes to Montevallo back inside. Now Grucic going to work on Horton.
Oh, man. Come on.
Got to see a little bit more strength on the inside. The big man Grucic finishing with ease.
You got to see more effort right there.
That's a smart play right there by the freshman. He was beat to that ball and somehow created a little bit of contact, and Montevallo gets called.
And that's a veteran move right there. A veteran move right there by a freshman.
Austin Lewis and A.J. Ward checking in. Those two playing their high school ball less than a mile down the street. Fans loving when those guys come in.
Yeah, that's good energy. Hey, maybe that could provide some energy, provide a spark right here.
AJ dropped 17 in the JV game earlier tonight. Austin Lewis, man, that kid can shoot the lights out from behind the three-point arc. Look for him to try to find an opening.
The key with these young guys coming in, you don't want them to play timid. You want to see them play strong. You don't want them to turn the ball over. That's the key.
Porter now drives baseline, step back, pull up. It's good.
That's a good shot.
A nice move there by the freshman Christian Porter. Now pull up. This time by Uzdavinas. And the Gyrenes up by 7, their largest lead. Now here's Porter, he drives. That one tipped, but I think Behrens might get called for that reach in. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, as they like to say.
Coming in, number 3, Joshua Alexander.
First foul on Behrens. Joshua Alexander, the pride of Pensacola, checking in for Eric Evans.
I hear a lot of good things about Joshua. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Here's Shotomu on the wing. He's guarded now by Krusevic. Porter backside, Shotomu jumper. That one no good, but Lewis there with the rebound. He kicks back. Here's Porter from the top. No good again, but Shotomu battling. And that one going to go out of bounds off of Sullivan. Got to like the energy James Shodamu bringing to the court.
And that's a good fight right there. I love that energy. I love that energy. They got to keep it up.
Honenberg now in for Ujdavinas. Lewis to inbound the ball. He's looking for Alexander in the corner. Alexander picked up by Steele. Looking to create some space, but he gives way. Shodamu at the top.
See, you got 4 freshmen out here. You know, the good thing about that is come playoff time, these guys will be well seasoned. So you let the guys make mistakes now. I mean, this game, you want to win every game, but you think about the games going in the forward, the conference games. These guys are going to be ready.
Porter now going to pick up Sullivan as he crosses half court. Ball fed inside Krusevic. Ward going to have a task guarding him. The long rebound off the steal 3 is picked up by Ward, and now Alexander with the basketball. Porter tries to get it inside. Ward, kick back Lewis. Lewis now working, gives it back. Here's Shodamu.
That's a very good pass.
A great pass there by the freshman Lewis.
That's a very good pass right there. Very good drive and a very good pass.
I got to watch Austin Lewis and A.J. Ward a lot in high school. Those two very high IQ players. Austin Lewis, he's really one of those students of the game. He puts a lot of work in. He's the guy that you'll see in the gym. And he's turned himself into a pretty strong future college basketball player. Shodamu makes the first, and the Eagles down by 6, looking to get back within 5. Here's the shot. No good. Grucic picks up the miss. Alexander now guarding Steele. Ward now.
Oh, man, that's a good move.
And just a great move there.
Yeah, it's good defense, but better offense. That's where you wish you had Cody right there. But, hey, that's good defense by the freshman, A.J. Ward.
Ward sets a pick now. Alexander, we'll go ahead and call that a pass. Here's Clay inside off the glass. A great move there, John Clay. That's 4 for him. Now Steele thought about 3, now works it inside, kiss off the glass, and it's good. The Eagles going to have their hands full in this one. The Gyrenes offense looking strong early.
You know, the thing is, no, they're getting stops, but they're not hitting threes. I don't think we hit a 3-ball yet, and I think that's the difference so far. I think the other teams hit 2 3-balls, and that seems to be the difference right now.
Woods and Horton now in. Derek Woods dropping 5 the other night up at Welch College. He's going to look to match up against Tosic. Tosic all the way from Serbia. Here's Barron now. Spin move outside Sullivan. Good pick there. He's going to work inside. Clay thought he got the basketball, but the foul. Well, that foul actually went on Anthony Horton. That'll be his second. That's a big foul for the Eagles.
That is a big foul right there. I'm interested to see Derek Woods. Looks pretty good. He's got physical down there. Maybe he can spot him some minutes while Anthony Horton comes out of the game.
Noah Rawlings checking in now. Eagles down by 9 here. We're just under 8 minutes into this game. Sullivan from the line. His second is good, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Eagles trail by 10 here with 12:28 remaining on the scoreboard. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the first half. Here's Alexander as he brings it across half court. He's looking inside. Woods now back. Alexander
Very good pass by Woods and a good cut by Joshua.
I like the jump stop there by Woods. He tried to create a little bit of space, and that ended up leading to an opportunity to try to score the basketball. He gets fouled, heads through the line. Here's the first. That one never had a chance. Alexander steps back. He needs to reset after that shot. Eagles trail by 10 here in the early going.
A little flat.
That rebound there by Honenberg. Now driving. Good rebound there by Woods off the miss by Krusevic. And here comes Clay.
Woods can earn him some minutes by getting big rebounds like that.
Austin Lewis from way downtown. Give John Clay the assist. I told you Lewis can shoot, and he shows it off a little bit right there.
That's a big shot. That's a very big shot.
Barron rising up over Alexander. Leo Barron in last year's game here at home. That one finished 97-83. Barron going off, scoring 30 for the Gyrenes Eagles. He's the man that they've circled in this matchup. Now kick back. Here's Woods on the pull-up. That one doesn't fall. But some good hustle there by Alexander trying to force a turnover.
I'll tell you what, Woods can earn him some valuable minutes here tonight if he keeps playing like that. I like the hustle. I like the effort. I like the rebounds. He's playing a good game so far.
Sullivan now fake the pick, now wide open from the top. That shot no good. Rebound by Clay, and he looks to push. He's got Rawlings on the wing. Now he goes to him. Here's the pull-up. No good. And Lewis not able to get the rebound over the 6'7" Honenberg. Barron with the basketball, kick across. Here's Honenberg. Barron chasing for it, but that one gonna go out of bounds off of Alexander, and here come 3 substitutions for the Gyrenes. Evans back in for the Eagles as Alexander checks out. Eagles trail by 9 here in the early going. Here's Montevallo on the wing. Barron's pulling up over the freshman Evans. Here's Clay with the basketball. Pick set by Woods. Pull-up jumper. John Clay. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
That's good basketball right there. Another good play by Woods. Good screen to open up John Clay.
Steele gets the easy rebound and the putback. Eagles, not much of an answer so far on defense.
You know, that's what you expect, just because they're so small. But they're giving it. It's a good drive by Woods.
Rawlings hit the three-pointer, but the foul called before that. Noah Rawlings, he dropped 17 in the JV game earlier. He's a cold-blooded shooter from behind the three-point arc. Here's Evans now. Evans backing down Steele, step back, pull up. And Rawlings with a great follow there. Eagles needed that bucket. They're back within 7. Rawlings playing some tight defense on Uzdavinas. Now Montevallo with the basketball. He's looking to get it to Barron. Barron drives, spin move, kicks. Here's Steele. That one no good. Scramble for it, out of bounds.
Good job. Way to close out. You got fortunate on that miss in the corner.
It's going to be hyper important for this Eagles basketball team on missed shots to find your man, box him out, because you don't have the size advantage inside, so you have to win by boxing out.
That's right. That's right.
Here's Lewis. He finds some
That's
space,
a good move.
turnaround. He wanted that one, but it doesn't fall. Now Steele brings it across.
Oh, no.
Kick back, Uchdavinas, and that three-pointer, it's good. Steele picking up the assist, and the Gyrenes back up by 10. Rawlings backdoor cut, but Clay couldn't feed it to him. Woods now backing down, and the foul gonna go on Lavardi.
And that's good. They're in the bonus with 10 minutes left. 9 minutes left.
Obviously, we've talked about Eagles going to have to do a better job at shooting from the three-point arc this season, but the one thing I've liked that they've done tonight is they've stepped off of that three-point arc, looking to take that extra step and drive the basketball, and they put the Gyrenes in some foul trouble here early on.
And another name, his name is mentioned again, Woods with a nice free throw. He's playing some good basketball tonight.
Here's Woods, his second is good. Eagles back within 8. They need a stop right here. Here's Montevallo, kickback, Behrens. That foul going to go on Lewis. Behrens, when he puts his head down, that guy has a way of getting to the basket.
He's hard to stop.
Montevallo now from the wing. He thought 3, now steps in, but the Gyrenes reset back to Sullivan. Here's Steele on the wing. Fed inside. Ujdavinas now backing down Rollins. Ujdavinas now up with it.
Ooh.
Noah Rawlings doing some big man work inside.
He's feisty. He's feisty down there.
Ujdavinas now going to head to the free throw line. His team leading by 8. He's looking to get it back to double digits. His first is good. Gyrenes lead by 9. Second, no good. Rebound by Rawlings, and you're going to see Porter check back in at the next buzzer. Clay bringing it across half court. Clay feeding Lewis at the top. Now backside. Here's Clay. Pull-up three-pointer. It's good, but here's Rawlings. That man came out of nowhere for that putback. Gotta love to see the hustle out of Noah Rawlings.
There he is again.
Sullivan passing up the 3, feeds inside. Eagles faithful getting into it. Chance of defense ringing out as Ujdavinas silences him with the long three-pointer.
I mean, you live with that. You live with that. That's pretty deep 3.
Here's Clay now, who finds Evans on the wing. Evans tries to go by Steele and able to draw the foul. Nice move there by Steele. Check that, Evans, as he heads to the free throw line. Eagles within 10 as Evans steps to the line. Porter now back in for Lewis.
Hopefully him seeing that free throw goes in, give him some confidence when he shoots the ball. If he can get going, this game will be a lot closer.
Here's the shot by Evans. His second is good. Eagles keeping it close here in the first half. Clay now guards Montevallo at the top. Woods.
Yeah, Woods is hustling.
Working down low. Sullivan cuts inside. Kick out Montevallo. Clay to challenge, but Montevallo hits it. The Gyrenes not showing much weakness on offense right now. Eagles searching for answers. Porter finds Rawlings. He's guarded by Sanchez. Now the pull-up. That one no good. And here come the Gyrenes leading by 11, looking to stretch it. Montevallo backside. Woods now working. Grucic able to finish. He's going to score that bucket most of the time if you let him get that deep.
That's right. That's right. See, this is where you get. You still got to play confident right here. There you go. There you go.
Clay somehow found an opening and able to finish. Eagles back within 11, trying to keep it close. Here's Montevallo. The Gyrenes go right back to Grucic. Woods having to work real hard down low. Kick back. Here's Montevallo at the top.
It's a good closeout by Clay.
Some great defense there by Woods, though, to deny Grucic. Now Evans working on Steele. Turnaround.
You know, I don't know about these fadeaway jumpers. I would like to see him just go straight up and down. A lot of his shots have been fadeaways off of 1 foot, off of 2 feet. You'd like to see him go straight up and go down.
You've definitely seen the Eagles look to take shots earlier in the shot clock in this game, but are they getting the best looks possible in that possession?
No, yeah. I would have to disagree with that. They're not getting the best shot. No.
Grucic now working. Ward is in. Evans. He tried to make a smart play there, but gets called for the reach in from behind. Steele now at the free throw line. His team leading by 11 as the Gyrenes look to stretch it. The front end of the 1-and-1, no good.
Shed Noah, another early shot.
Barron working forward. Sullivan, corner three. That one no good. Eagles now on the break. Evans, he's got one man to beat. And Evans not able to finish. He thought Barron was going to come a little bit stronger, but Barron trying to be smart here early on in the game, not pick up his second foul. It's a good move there by the redshirt senior Leo Barron. He knew how many fouls he had and how important he is to this offense.
He's a big key.
Rawlings doing a great job at denying the basketball
He's doing
right
a good
there.
job, but you got to know the foul count at that point.
You don't want to give a shooter like Leo Barron free ones. He steps to the line, his team leading by 11. The first, it's good. You're going to see Woods checking back in now for Rawlings. Rawlings, he's got two here in the early going.
Hopefully they can get some stuff going towards the basket, knowing that they're in foul trouble. They're in the bonus. They can get some free throws. Just got to be aggressive here.
Here's Clay. He had an opening, but not able to finish. Eagles down by 13, needing a defensive stop here. Barron swings it around. Evans got a hand on that one. Now fed inside. Spin move.
Oh, man. He hooked him, but it's all right.
Off the glass. Krucevic puts his team up by 15 here with just over 5 minutes remaining. Clay now looking to get his team going on offense. Finds Evans in the post. Evans spin move, kiss off the glass, and one.
There you go.
Steele, that may be his second foul. Evans going to head to the free throw line now. Good strong move there by the freshman Evans, creating the contact and finishing despite it. Eagles trail by 13, make it 12 as the free throw is good. Sullivan brings it across half court. Here's Barons. He was met by Evans in the lane. Sullivan back to Montevallo. He's working inside. And I think Porter going to get called there, maybe with a little bit of a forearm shiver.
Yeah, that's what the dribble drive causes right there. They're penetrating well. They're not getting it. They're not getting paint. You always want to touch the paint. And the Eagles are doing a good job of stopping it, but once the ball gets swung again, that's where they're finding trouble.
It seems like as soon as that second pass happens, the Eagles' defense is kind of disintegrated, and the Gyrenes finding a pretty easy lane inside, which then is just creating some havoc for the Eagles.
And that's the benefit of the dribble drive offense.
Montevallo made the first. His team leads by 13, make it 14. Porter going to bring it forward now. Shotomu setting a pick there for Evans, looking to get him loose. Clay now has it up top. Evans makes a move, now going to drive. He's working up off the glass. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, that's a good move right there.
I already like the confidence that you're seeing out of some of these freshmen out here. When you look at a team that has as many new freshmen as the Eagles, you're a bit concerned. But the Eagles freshman playing up right now, and Behrens, he was about 5 foot behind the three-point arc and just drains it, gives a little head nod after that one to the freshman Evans.
Well, you learn your lesson after that one. But Evans looked like he's going to go back at him. So what you don't want in that circumstance of them going back and forth, knowing that they have a 15-point lead, you don't want to get this man mad.
Evans racing back that time and picking up the three-point foul there on Behrens. Behrens now going to have 3 free ones. If you were the Eagles, Deontay, how would you go about trying to deny the ball and keep it away from Leo Barron on offense?
And I would try to stick James Shidamu on him and just tell him face guard him. James has some good defense. I remember playing with him in my college days, and he since his freshman year, he played very good defense. And I wouldn't be surprised here if Coach makes an adjustment to put James Shidamu on him for the rest of the game.
Behrens makes his first. Actually, that was the second. He makes all 3. And the Gyrenes lead by 18. Timeout on the floor. Head coach Mark Getch. We're going to take a quick break with 3:53 remaining. Gyrenes leading this one 47-29. Eagles coming back out of the timeout, trail by 18. Deontay, you don't want to let this game get away from you here in the first half. You need to try to keep it close here in the final minutes of the first half.
Yeah, you would like to get it down to at least 10 or under 10 by the end of the half. Or get on a run that you get the crowd back in the game. The crowd is very dull right now, and the crowd is somebody you want to have with you on the behind you on the time you want to make a move or take time to make another run towards the end of the second half.
That shot was by Chance Robertson, another freshman. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. Barron pull-up.
Wow.
Man, you can't guard that.
That's a bad man.
Barron's picking right back up where he left off here last year. He likes this, Jim. Here's Robertson. He was trying to get inside. Now kick back to Ward. Ward finds Shodamu. Shodamu drives, kick. He's looking for Porter. And Porter not able to handle the hard pass by Shodamu. Now you're going to see Lewis checking back in for Christian Porter.
This can get ugly fast, Noah. If they don't figure out something to do with 15, they're going to have a hard time. There goes the adjustment that I figured Coach would make by putting Shodamu. And this man is just feeling it.
A rare miss there by Barron. But don't worry, you'll see him a couple more times. Here's Ward with the pull-up. Ward makes it. That's a two-pointer. A good shot there. He makes it, but you may have liked to see him try to drive the basketball instead of settling for an 18-footer.
Yeah, you want to see him drive there. It's a good shot. Not a fan of it, but I'm glad he made it. We'd like to see these guys get to the hoop, get to the basket.
Eagles trail by 19. Krusevic heads to the line. You're going to see Woods checking back in after the free throw. First free throw good. Here comes the sub. Woods for Ward. A.J. Ward hasn't been able to get going in this game so far. Head coach Mark Getch subbing him out. He sits down next to him. They're going to have a little talk. Deontay, I'm sure you've been in those positions before where you get subbed off and the only open seat on the bench is right next to the head coach for the Eagles basketball team. And you know at that point you're going to get a little talking to.
And nobody wants that seat. Everybody slides down. And when you're there, though, you got to take what you get from coach and use it as a learning experience. And he always has some wisdom for you.
Lewis finds Clay. He's working. Clay gone silent. Here's the pull-up jumper. No good. Barron's skying for that rebound. Now up ahead. I think we finally found a spot that Barron's won't pull from.
Yeah.
Here's Sullivan. Kickback. Barron's puts a move on now inside. Gricic up over Woods.
That's good defense. That's good defense by Woods.
Now Woods driving on Gricic. Nice hesitation there and gets the hometown roll. Eagles needing any bucket that they can get right now. Woods gives them 2. Woods now face guarding Gricic over to the corner to steal. Sullivan drives, kick back. Here's the 3 coming. That one's short. Clay gets it. Now Woods able to pick it up. Here comes Lewis bringing it across. Clay now going to drive, baseline, in the finish.
There you go.
Krusevic pushes baseline, kickback. Sullivan, he's got Barron wide open back corner. Barron passes up the initial 3, but then pulls another one. And Gricic, he just sticks his hands up there. Woods is working pretty hard down low.
Woods is working. Woods is working. Fans are letting him hear that one.
It's a hard basketball play there. Woods getting called for the harm, his first. Gricic missing the first there. Doesn't look all that comfortable from the free throw line. Gricic now goes jump shot. Deontay, you see this in the NBA. Sometimes it's not a bad idea when you got this many fouls. Just pick out a guy on the court and foul him. Gricic might be the guy to pick out.
You might have to do that.
Here's Lewis now working on Sullivan. He hit the long 3 earlier. Hasn't been able to find much space since. Now here's Clay. Clay drives, pull up. No good. Shodamu almost picked up the offensive rebound, but Honenberg there to clean up the mess.
What you don't want to do here is give up a basket going into halftime. You like to get a stop, give you some confidence going into the next half.
Shot clock off. Gyrene's going to hold for the last shot. Here's Gricic up top, kickback. Here's the 3-pointer from Sullivan.
Wow.
That one, fortunate for the Eagles, rims in and out. Honenberg gets it back. And that one going to go out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first half in Pensacola. The Gyrenes coming out hot on offense and staying hot throughout. Leo Barron leading the way as the Gyrenes take a 54-35 lead into halftime. Eagles going to need to make some adjustments here in the second half.
They have to. They're going to have to rebound the ball a little bit better, and they're going to have to figure out something to do on offense. They're going to have to start knocking down some 3 balls, but not at the expense of early shots. Hopefully they can come out, click. I mean, they gave up 54 points. They only have 35, so we're going to see what they can do.
Halftime here in Pensacola. We'll be back with a few moments left in the intermission to discuss what you just saw in the first half.
Each member of the winning team will walk away with a free personal pizza and a soft drink.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun. And I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
At some point in your past, you had a teacher who inspired you. They inspired you because they cared for you. One of the things I love about Christian education is that it gives me an opportunity to not only show students that I care about their mind, but I can also show that I care about their heart. Do you want to be that teacher that inspires the next generation? Our education program here at Pensacola Christian College will help you to gain the tools necessary to step into the classroom. We will prepare you because we know you want to serve the Lord as a teacher. That means we'll tell you exactly what works in the classroom. A Bible-based, Christ-centered process of leading a learner to Christ and equipping them with the knowledge, skills, and attitudes for effective Christian service. We'll have you practice multiple techniques and skills in front of your peers, and then you'll get to implement what works on your own in front of students at a local Christian school. The faculty members who will teach you, I know, truly care for you. They understand what it means to be an effective teacher in the classroom from all their years of experience. They pray with you and for you, and they'll help you to critique your own abilities so that you get better at the craft. You had that teacher that inspired you? Well, you need to be that teacher that inspires the next generation. Christian education is a rewarding experience, and we will fully equip you to step into the classroom to be an excellent teacher.
The thing that I love most about our program at PCC is the sense of community. If you enter the Visual and Performing Arts building, you'll see our students and our faculty interacting in a personal way. Our students come to us with talent, with passion, and a teachable spirit. Our faculty, well qualified, active in their field, are absolutely fantastic. Our program at PCC is well balanced. You'll be able to grow in your craft, you'll be prepared for ministry, and you'll be ready to educate others in your field of interest. Our students get a lot of opportunities to perform, whether it's in a studio class setting, which is a very intimate environment with just their classmates and their private lesson teacher, whether it's a repertoire class where they're in front of all of the students within their major, or whether it's on a larger stage like a recital, a fine arts series. Our goal for our students is to have a heart to serve the Lord with their abilities. We want them to get involved in a local church when they graduate. We want them to use their skills to make a difference for Christ. What sets PCC's Performing Arts Department apart is the philosophy with practice ready for performance. Philosophy will be taught with a God-centered Bible approach to your field of interest. Our goal is for our students to use their abilities for God's honor and glory first and foremost. If you'd like to learn more about our program, tour our facilities, and meet our faculty, come visit our college days or come any time that fits into your schedule.
And we're back as we get ready for second half action in this game. 2:55 remaining here in halftime. Eagles trail by 19 after a hot shooting first half by the Gyrenes, led by Leo Barron. He dropped 14 in the first half.
Yeah, Leo, he's 14 in the first half, and then you got Lucas Donovan. He's playing really good. He can shoot the basketball very, very well. But what I'm looking at is the Eagles, we only have one person in double figures. John Clay, he has to continue to attack. He's probably going to be the leading scorer tonight. But I would like to see more out of Evans. A lot of shot attempts, took 10 shot attempts, only made 2. So you hope to see more efficiency out of that, well, for 7 points.
Gyrenes shooting 33% from behind the three-point arc in the first half. Deontay, you have to chase them off the three-point line.
You really do. You really do. And I would, in a sense, make them shoot layups. Make them shoot layups. We know they're going to be easy shots, but you don't want to trade 2 for 3, and that's what we're doing on the other end. We haven't hit many threes. I think it says we only hit 1 3. We're 1 for 8 for 3 balls.
I think that was that Lewis shot from distance out here, but really they haven't had many great openings from behind the three-point arc in this game. I think one of the big problems we saw in the first half, the Eagles had the first pass covered, but as soon as that second pass was made, you saw the defense break down. If you're head coach Mark Getch, how are you looking to clean that up here in the second half?
Well, you may look to go zone. You may look to go to a 3-2. I know he wants to play man, or box and one, put somebody on 15. Because if not, he's going to go for 30. He has 14 right now. In 14 minutes, he might go for 30 tonight if we're not careful. Might have to go to a 3-2 zone, or maybe, I know coach always like to run a 1-3-1. Maybe that'll work, but then again, you got to watch the corners. So I'm interested to see what happens, but I would definitely, if you're going to play man, you got to start shooting move on him. Put James on him, let him guard him, full court, man-to-man. James can do it.
I think zone might not necessarily be a bad call here because it's not just Barron. Multiple guys hitting three-pointers in that first half, so somehow you've got to start to clamp down on those three-point balls, force them to work it inside, and I think zone may help you do that here in the second half.
And I haven't seen him hit many, I think I may have seen him make 1 3-ball in the corner. Let him shoot from the corner. Let him shoot from the corner. Don't give up on the top of the arc, the right side, the left side. I would like to see his zone maybe. Maybe we can pull it in. Got to get it in within 10 before the 10-minute mark.
And then obviously for the Eagles, Clay, the only one in double digits. You've got to find another scorer. Evans may be that guy, but you also haven't heard much from Christian Porter. Woods has been playing well for the Eagles. You're going to need to see a good second half out of him.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. I just talked to Evans before. Tell him stop fading away. Just go straight up, straight down. They can't guard him. He's getting any shot he wants. I would like to see him go straight up and straight down.
Eagles trail by 19 as Steele inbounds the basketball here. Second half underway. Montevallo now kicks outside. Vucevic.
Just as I say that, they hit a corner.
We talked about all of that. Deontay, you say, put him in the corner. Vucevic must have heard you because he nailed that one.
Yes, he did.
I call it the broadcaster's jinx.
That's not something you want to give up so early.
Woods has the ball at the top. Kick back. Here's Porter. He feeds it inside. Shotamu.
There you go.
Lets Barron go by. Good move there by Shotamu.
Good move, good play.
Ball outside now by Steele. Evans got to be careful. He kind of wraps Steele a little bit. The official right over the top of them could have very easily called a foul there on Eric Evans. Couple Eagles in foul trouble. A.J. Ward, Noah Rawlings, Eric Evans, and Anthony Horton all with 2. All the size for the Eagles with fouls. Definitely something to watch here in the second half.
And look who's in the lineup, Derek Woods. I told you that young man earned him some minutes in the first half, maybe for the rest of the season.
Here's Porter now. He finds Clay. 24 seconds on the shot clock as Porter sets up the offense. Woods guarded by Steele. Evans now working on Steele. He looked to go back door, but Steele got a hand on it. Now Steele running downhill. And Woods tried to meet him in the air.
Good contest.
But the foul there goes on Woods, and that'll be his second personal foul. 5 Eagles with 2 fouls. All 5 Eagles play down low. Rawlings about to check back in. He has 2 fouls. as well. He scored 4 in the first half, 2 for 3 from inside the three-point arc, 0 for 1 from behind. Rawlings in for Evans. 58-37, Eagles trail by 21. Here's Porter now working it around at Rawlings. He pulled from distance. Now Barron's up ahead. Montevallo.
That's good defense. It's a bad shot, but at least he made it back on defense.
Some good hustle there by Rawlings. You have to like to see that after you miss the long shot down here. Sometimes it's easy to kind of cakewalk back, but Rawlings hustling back, forcing the turnover by the Gyrenes. Here's Porter. He can't find any space. Woods now going to work it inside. Kick back. Here's Clay at the top. Montevallo gives him some space. And hand down, man down. John Clay hits from behind the three-point arc. Eagles going to need to get the three-pointer going here in the second half if they hope to get back in it.
You got to get some stops too.
Kick back. Barron over Shotamu.
Man.
He can't miss from back there.
You're going to have to pick that man up full court.
Rawlings tried to feed it inside. Steele able to cause the deflection there. Leo Barron with that 3 with 17. Clay working on Sullivan. He drives now.
There you go.
John Clay makes it. He's got 15 here, 5 points in the second half.
There you go. You like to see that. Continue to attack. He didn't rely on the 3 ball. After he just made one, he said, I'm going to attack instead.
Rawlings guarding Steele. Now Shotamu, the step back pull up by Barron. And that's a 2-pointer. Barron has 19.
You might want to face guard him.
Clay tried to create some contact. Now he pulls up. Foot on the line. John Clay. He's stepping up for his Eagles in the second half. He's got 17. He's trying to match Barron step for step. Now Woods looked to challenge at the rim, but Sullivan, the hoop and the harm. Sullivan going to go to the line looking to get 3 the old-fashioned way. His team up by 22. Sullivan, a high arcing free throw is good. And now we're going to see a timeout on the court. And we're going to take a quick break as well with the Eagles trailing by 23 here with just under 17 minutes to go. Eagles going to have the basketball now out of the timeout. Porter brings it forward. He finds Clay. Clay trying to do it all for the Eagles. He misses that one. Porter gets the offensive rebound. Deontay, I was mentioning to you in the break, a change at the college basketball level. If the offensive team picks up the offensive rebound, the clock now resets to 20 seconds instead of 30, so it should speed up the offensive play a little bit.
That's different. You know, they do that in the NBA, and like you said, it's definitely going to speed up the game a lot.
I noticed it the other night in the girls' game and talked to a couple people after the game about it. And I think really it's going to make a bigger difference in the girls' game, but ultimately in the guys' game it does create some more offense, which I think you want to see as a fan.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely want to see that.
Rawlings guarding Steele on the baseline now. Here's Montevallo driving, kick out Sullivan. Barron's wide open at the top.
There you go.
I like that play by the Eagles defense. You saw Lewis creep down. They doubled down on Grucic, which the Gyrenes have had their way in the post. A nice job by the freshman Lewis to step down there and create a little bit more pressure, causing the turnover.
Well, that's one of the adjustments we've seen coming out of half is they're doubling down on the big man. And as a result of that, they're able to get a turnover. Now you got to do something with the ball.
Shotomu with the basketball outside. Lewis, long-range three-pointer. That one's short, but it looked like it tipped off a Gyrenes player and out of bounds. Eagles going to keep it as the shot clock resets to 20. Krusevic now subbing in for Steele. Porter drives, kicks Lewis. Lewis working now. He tried to feed it to Woods, but couldn't get it to him. Some freshman growing pains there from Austin Lewis. Eagles down by 23.
There you go. That's a good fight. It's a good job. Good job by the freshman.
Good play to bounce back by Lewis after a turnover on this end. Doing a good job at creating some havoc there and forces Sullivan into the turnover.
You know, the crowd is not in it right now, and I'm just hoping that they can kind of get the crowd back in it, make a push here, get on a run. The game of basketball is all about runs.
Grucic called for the foul on Woods away from the basket. Eagles going to have an inbounds play from the baseline. Deontay, I know that you weren't ever really the inbounder there, but as an inbounder, what are you looking to do? What are you looking for out there to determine who you're ultimately going to try to get the ball to?
Well, first you want to run the play. I've never felt more pressure than inbounding the basketball. I totally disliked it. Anytime I had to inbound the basketball, I got away from it, let somebody else do it. But it can be hectic.
The officials talking it over, checking on the shot clock. Ball didn't hit the rim there. The shot clock reset. They set it back to 10 seconds. Lewis to inbound the basketball. Here's Porter at the top, creates some space, pull up. Shot no good. Sullivan drives baseline. Lewis got a hand on the ball, but he's going to get called for the foul. Sullivan going to head to the free throw line. Shot no good, and he's going to have 2 free throws. Anthony Horton and A.J. Ward about to check back in here. Shotomu and Woods out.
Now the key here for Horton is to make sure he's playing hard. You see Derek Woods start the second half. Hopefully he can come out here and kind of earn some of these minutes back. That's what you want to see right now. Guys that are playing hard basketball.
Rawlings with the basketball, kicks to Horton on the wing. Horton reminds me a lot of another senior that we saw last year that you got to play with, Jared McCrillis. It took Jared a little while to grow into that scoring role, but with that height, Jared, by the time he graduated, really did a good job at creating space. Look for Anthony Horton to try to, create some more space with that size.
Absolutely. I think that's the intentions that coach has. It's about developing players. You want to see these guys progress year after year. I would say he's progressed so far. He's got a little bit stronger. You'd like to see some more, though.
Horton in the corner now, kick back to Porter. Porter drives in, pull-up jumper. And Christian Porter finds the bottom of the net. He's got 4. Now on the other side, the three-pointer long.
Good rebound.
Horton gets his hands on the basketball. Now a turnover caused in the center. Porter up to challenge. Did a good job at not fouling. Here comes Lewis. Lewis over to Porter.
Porter's doing a good job pushing the ball, getting back on defense. He's doing it all tonight.
It's when the Eagles are in this lineup, John Clay's on the bench, they're going to have to try to find someone else to score the basketball. Porter scored on this side a moment ago. Maybe he's that guy.
Yes, that's what you want to see. Or you want to see Noah start to get some shots up. I know he can shoot the basketball. He had 17 in the JV game. Hopefully he can get some shots up right here with this group.
Rawlings kickback, Ward at the top. Ward met. And there's Porter. Rawlings, he tried to foul that one again. We've seen him do that a couple times in this game. Here's Montevallo, long range 3. That may be the nail in the Eagles' coffin. 71-46 with 13:56 remaining. This one getting away from the Eagles here early on in the second half.
Somebody has to score in this lineup, Noah. You don't want to force nothing. There you go. Got to get something going towards the basket.
Rawlings going downhill, puts a spin move on, draws the foul, and he's going to head to the line. 2 free throws. Deontay, you've seen a lot of fadeaway jump shots tonight. You'd like to see him try to create some foul trouble. You saw them do that a little bit in the first half. You'd like to see them get back to that here in the second half.
Yeah, you want to see that. Get straight up and get down. Not trying to look cool out here. We're trying to put the ball in the basket.
Rawlings makes that free throw. Eagles still trail here by 23 with 13:40. Timeout on the floor. Head coach Mark Getch will be back with second half action. Gyrenes to inbound the basketball now from the baseline as Sullivan brings it across half court.
There goes that 1-3-1 I was telling you about, Noah.
Sullivan, here's the corner 3 by Steele, and he hits.
Now they're starting to hit the corner 3.
Deontay, since you mentioned that they hadn't hit a corner 3, they're 2 for 2.
Oh, man.
Ward now swings it. Here's Lewis for 3. That one misses. Ward working hard. And Ward going to draw the foul there. The freshman working hard inside. The foul going to go on Steele. That's 3 fouls there on Jeffrey Steele. Lewis to inbound the basketball. Alexander try to create some space.
Oh, man.
Steele drives length of the court, layup, no good, but the foul called on Alexander, and I think he's left the gym. Alexander, a full head of steam as he tried to chase that one down and just kept running after the play. Deontay, this is turning into one of those learning games for the Eagles. You've got a lot of freshmen on this roster, a talented Gyrene squad. Eagles haven't been able to stay with them, but you don't want to let this one get away from you too far. You want to continue to take things away that'll ultimately help you improve later on in the season.
And that's the benefit of tonight. It's not like you have a team full of seniors. If you had a team full of seniors and you lose them by 30, then that's a problem. But the fact that they're all young guys, they're getting some good experience to get some good quality players. And hopefully, as I said, by mid-season, these guys will be rolling.
Horton tried to create some space, now finds Lewis. Back to Horton, and he's going to be fouled from behind. Eagles still not in the bonus, 1 foul away. Lewis to inbound. Here's Rawlings. Rawlings pull up 3-pointer, and he hits. Noah Rawlings, he's got a smooth shot. You haven't seen much of it tonight. You'd like to see him get going.
There you go. He's earning some PT. He's earning some PT. That's good hustle right there. Way to get that in the court. Now you got to feed him. Now you got to reward him.
Here's Alexander. Here's Horton for 3. No good. Hustle there by Lewis, but not able to come away with it.
Look at the middle, wide open.
Sullivan brings it across half court, fed inside now. Krusevic back outside, Steele, and he hits. The Gyrenes not missing much here in the second half and threatening to run away with this one. Steele brings it forward, kick back. Here's the 3 by Ujdavinas.
Wow.
And it's raining 3s here in the nest.
Yeah, this is getting ugly here. This is getting ugly.
Timeout here on the court. 82-51, 11:41 remaining. Gyrene's running away with it here in Pensacola. We're going to take a quick break. Lewis to inbound the basketball. Clay back in for the Eagles. Here's Horton, drives
That's a good take,
baseline.
man. That's what I'm talking about. Stop shooting these threes. Let's get to the cup.
Layup and 1. Good move there. Strong move by Anthony
That's what you
Horton
want
to
to see
drive
right
baseline.
there. That's what you want to see.
Horton makes the and one. Looking to follow it up with a good free throw, and he hits. 82-54 on the scoreboard. Deontay, when you get down by this much, it's heart that keeps you in these games. Eagles needing to show a little bit of heart here in front of the home faithful.
Yeah, you know, you just want to execute some sets. Coach, this is a good opportunity for Coach to see guys who know the plays. Guys who are going to play hard. And this helps you for the next game.
Clay now drives. The foul called before the shot, but Clay going to shoot a 1-and-1 from the free throw line. John Clay, one of the best free throw shooters on this team. His team trails by 30 here with 11-12 remaining. Clay makes the first. Barron's now going to check back in for Ujda Venus. Clay still at the free throw line, second shot upcoming. Clay makes both. Those free throws give John Clay 19 in this one. Now Honenberg drives baseline.
There you go.
And Clay doing his best to slide in there. Clay now driving. He's got 19. Thought about the pull-up three-pointer, but gives way to Horton. Horton now searching for a teammate, finds Woods at the top. Rawlings, long-range three. No good. Barron's pulls down the rebound, and he looks to push. Krusevic gets the offensive rebound, and he puts it back up. And the foul going to go on Woods. I believe that'll be his fourth. Robertson going to check in for Woods after the first free throw. Both free throws good by the Gyrenes. A good shooting lineup on the court right now for the Eagles. Lewis, Clay, and Rawlings as the Eagles look to create some scoring opportunities. Now the step back by Horton.
You know, I don't like that shot. After we saw the potential he just had of getting to the cup like that, I want to see him continue to do that.
Ball outside, Montevallo,
wow,
three-pointer.
Off the glass.
Deontay, I am never going to let you mention the corner three-pointer again.
Oh, man.
Clay looking to answer, but that one rimming out. Barron's picking up another rebound. He's working on a double-double. Rawlings getting called for the reach-in on that play. Krusevic now stepping to the free throw line. Ward and Porter about to check in for the Eagles. Krusevic misses the second. Clay high off the glass. Barron's almost got there. Now the Gyrenes pushing. Montevallo. Actually, Krusevic able to draw another foul. That's going to be 4 on Noah Rawlings.
I think the crowd is completely out of this one. Starting to foul out.
Krusevich now shooting. Clay now with the basketball. Clay finds Ward up top, over to Porter on the wing. Porter working, tried to get it back to Rawlings. Now Robertson able to get it back to him. Here's a pull-up jumper. Rawlings shot no good. Krusevich gets it, and here come the Gyrenes again. They're putting on a lot of pressure. Montevallo corner three. Deontay, I'm starting to sound like a broken record.
Wow.
After a run like this, I'm about to say you're fired. Clay now playing some hero basketball.
Oh,
Not able to get that shot. A couple more substitutions. Shodamu and Lockett gonna check in.
At this point, you just want to see him execute sets. See what guys know the plays. You want to see some effort. Good time for a guy like Elliott to grab some playing time as a senior.
If you're head coach Mark Getch, the thing that's going to get talked about after this game, the amount of long shots that have been taken. Not necessarily high percentage shots from this Eagles basketball team in this game.
Well, we knew coming into the game they were taking a lot of threes, but the thing is there were a lot of long shots, but not necessarily three balls. And you want to see some guys follow through on their shot. They need more effort. You don't want to see guys fading away from the basket. Go straight up, go straight down, and shoot the basketball.
I just got nailed by a lollipop there. Eagles needing to find some opportunities here. They just haven't been there all night. I talked to head coach Mark Getch before the season. He said the Eagles were going to play a different style of basketball this year. You're going to see a lot more shots. You're going to see quick shots. I understand that strategy, and the Eagles have tried to employ that tonight, but at the same time, the shots haven't necessarily been the highest percentage shots that you could be taking.
And that's something you can learn from. Anticipate in practice, they'll be doing a lot of layups, getting to the basket, because that's what you want to see. Guys are getting to the basket. They got the other team in foul trouble. Now you got to continue to do that. You don't want to rely on the early shot clock jump shots.
Free throw good by Sullivan. His team dangerously close to 100 with a lot of time left on the clock.
A lot of time.
Shodamu
there you
beats
go.
Ward.
There you go.
Eagles taking it back to the basics. Shodamu picking up the assist there as Ward scores. Now here's Barron from long range. That shot no good. Lockett not able to control the rebound and out of bounds. Honenberg now inside. Here's Barons from three. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound now. Flips it off to Honenberg. And it looks like Porter down on the play. Like Porter may have got his ankle on that play. He's trying to walk it off. Clay going to check back in for Porter. We'll try to get you an update. Clay with the basketball over to Ward. Now Shodamu in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. He tried to kick it back to Robertson, but Montevallo takes it away. Ward going all the way, trying to swat that one, but Sanchez finishing that one. And there it is, 100 points for the Gyrenes. They're running away with this one.
Oh, man.
Ward getting called for the offensive foul on that play. Montevallo now with the basketball, guarded by Lockett. Back outside, Montevallo pulling from three. One of the lone misses from behind the three-point arc tonight for the Gyrenes. They've been hot. Clay now working on Montevallo. He's going to drive. The layup was good, but the foul before the layup. Eagles now in the double bonus, and John Clay going to head to the line. Clay's first free throw good. That gives him 20 for the game. Clay missing the second as Krucevic skies for the rebound. Krucevic now kicks back. Here's Honenberg outside. That one short. The Gyrenes already with 100, but they're not content. Keep pulling from long range.
They're going at it.
Now here's Clay from long range. He's got 23. Ujdavinas misses as well. You're seeing a theme.
No, that's what I was talking about in the corner shots. You know, that's what they were missing earlier in the first half, and they've come to make a lot of them here second half.
This one turning into a track meet here. Spin move, Honenberg, and he's going to get fouled. I believe the foul going to go on Lockett on that play. That'll be his first. Honenberg now shooting from the free throw line. Honenberg makes one of two from the charity stripe. Here's Lockett now ahead of steam downhill.
There you go.
Left-handed layup kisses off the glass and falls. A good take there by the senior Lockett.
Good take. Very strong take.
Lockett gonna have chance to get three the old-fashioned way. His free throw missed. Shotomu was trying to track that one down, but Grucic came away with it now. Idzabinic.
They are not content at all. They're
hits
letting
from
that thing fly.
Downtown.
Oh.
Clay turns the ball over, and here comes Montevallo the other way.
Ooh.
Spin move.
Ooh.
That was dirty.
It's a nice move.
Montevallo gives his team 106 with that two-pointer. Robertson now pull-up three-pointer.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. The freshman with the three ball. That's a great pass.
Sanchez corner three.
That's a good closeout by Chance.
And Clay gets to it. Now Clay pull up three-pointer.
There you go.
Clay, he's got 26 in this game. Now another long three-pointer. This may be a high-scoring game by the time we're done, Deontay.
I've never seen nothing like this.
Foul there by Montevallo, and Clay gonna head to the free throw line. Montevallo, that'll be 5 fouls on him as he fouls out. Sullivan back in. Clay, despite what's going to be a losing effort in this one, doing a good job at filling the stat sheets for the Eagles.
He's doing a great job tonight.
One-and-one opportunity. Clay made the first but forgot about it. Ended up on the other side of the court before his teammates told him that was just the first one.
That's what kind of game it's been.
Clay misses. Shodamu tried to get it, but somehow that ball ends out of bounds off the Gyrenes. Eagles gonna take over now. Shot clock at 20 seconds. John Clay, he's got 27 points in this game. He's been most of the offense for this Eagles team. Now Rawlings able to keep that one in bounds somehow. Shodamu gonna work on Sanchez. Now he kicks out to Lockett. Lockett made the three, but it looked like maybe the shot clock didn't start. I'm not 100% sure. Honenberg now going to check back in. Rawlings with the basketball on the far sideline. Rawlings now drives, layup is good.
There you go. That's good defense. Very good defense. Very, very, very good defense. Clay, gotta like it. Giving his body up. 4 minutes left, down by 30. Still playing very hard. It's encouraging from your team leader.
Clay draws his second charge in this one. That foul goes on Krusevic. That's his fourth. Clay now drives, and I think we're going to see a foul called on Sullivan this time, and it is. Over the last couple minutes, all we've seen are 3 balls and fouls.
It's coming to be a long game.
I had some dinner plans, and they're going out the window at this point, Deontay. That sushi's getting farther and farther away.
Yes, it is.
Clay missing the free throw. He looks exhausted out there for the Eagles. Clay makes the second. He's got 28 in this one. Krusevic now with the ball out on the wing. Honenberg finds Sullivan over in the corner, fed inside. Brucic now working, double team by the Eagles. Somehow he finds Honenberg. Acrobatic layup, no good. Head coach John Lamagna coaching hard despite the score. If you're a player, you have to love when your head coach is fighting for you.
Oh, you do. You do.
Now here's Clay. That layup gives him 30.
Wow, 30 ball.
Woods meets Krucevic in the air. Now the foul going to be called, and I think maybe on Shotomu, and it is. Deontay, there's been a lot of points scored in this basketball game tonight, a lot of shots taken.
A lot from the free throw line. I'm anxious to see how many free throws have been taken from both sides of the team.
Krucevic makes his first. Krucevic hits them both. Here comes Clay again. He's already got 30. Clay finds Rawlings, pull-up three-pointer, no good. Up ahead now, Sanchez now fed inside Grucic. He's gonna go to work now, kicks back Sanchez, who's got some space, drives and hits, and one by Jose Sanchez. (110-76) on the scoreboard with 3 minutes remaining in this game. Check that, 111 after the made free throw.
That's a lot of points.
Lewis, he goes way downtown. Woods gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
That's a good job.
Tocic now feeds it over to Honenberg, and I think Krucevic going to be called for the offensive foul down low on Lewis. He gets called for the hook. The Eagles now going to have an inbounds, and that's going to be 5 on Krucevic. Laverty now going to sub in for Krucevic, who exits with 5 fouls. Lockett now driving on Honenberg, and he's going to get called for the walk. Deontay, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think that was the first travel call in this basketball game.
I have to agree. I think so.
I do not remember another one of those called in this basketball game, and that's not something you normally say this far into a game.
That's true. That is true. You're right. I think you're right, Noah.
Clay running downhill with a full head of steam, throws one up off the glass.
There goes Derek Woods with another rebound.
He had an opportunity to put that one back. Now Sullivan, he was trying to send it forward to Tocic, but that one going to sail out of bounds.
I think at this point, both teams are trying to get this game over with.
I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, this one turned into a track meet here in the second half as both teams continue to score the basketball. Rawlings sends it over to Clay. He's guarded by Sullivan. Now inside, Woods looking to create some space. Turnaround, layup opportunity, no good. Clay continues to work hard in this basketball game. Sanchez at the free throw line. His team already has 111 points in this basketball game. I'm thinking back over the games that I've watched here in the Nest, and I would have to say this has been one of the higher scoring games, if not the highest scoring game that I've witnessed here.
I don't even think in my years playing I've seen that 113 on the scoreboard on our side or on the opposing team side. That's a lot of points.
The scoreboard keeper in this one needs to be paid extra. His fingers have been busy tonight. A lot of points on the scoreboard. Looking over at the scorebook, it looks like he's creating rows on the scorebook right now. When you're doing the scorebook, this is when you're happy that you don't count missed shots.
Yes, that's true. Very true.
Honnenberg now at the free throw line. This game has taken an eternity here in the second half.
You aren't lying. That's
Lockett now checks in as Smith and Thompson check in. Hey, you got to give it up to the officials. They're still working hard out there.
Yeah.
Been a lot of fouls called in the last couple of minutes.
That's right, and a lot of running up and down.
They obviously didn't have dinner plans tonight. Mine have been shattered.
Yes, they did.
Smith now, here's Rawlings, drives baseline, throws it up, and that shot no good. Rawlings chasing.
Still hustling, still hustling. That's what you like to see.
LaVentry now, corner three. Honnenberg with the foul. Smith bringing it forward. He can pull from long distance. Now Woods with the basketball out to Lewis. Lewis drives, turnaround, jumper, fade away. It's good.
It looked like he works on that shot.
I've seen him do that in high school. It's effective at the college level. Just imagine how effective it was at the high school level.
Just imagine how effective it could be in two years. It could be a nice shot.
That ball out of bounds. Off of number 31. I don't even have him on my roster. We've gone that far into the bench, Deontay. They're throwing jerseys on guys. Lewis now long three-pointer. That one short. And with 15 seconds left, I think finally this game going to come to an end.
Yes, it's a tough one, but the positive is you get these young guys some experience, get them up and down the court, and you get to go back to the game film.
Eagles fall at home in their home opener. 116-80 is the score. Deontay, a lot of shots in this game, not a lot of defense. Eagles not creating enough offensive opportunities in this game.
Yeah, and they put up 80 points, so offensively it could have been better, but at the end of the day, they almost scored 100. So you got some things to work with. Maybe coach tinkers with the rotation a little bit. Some guys earn some playing time. You think of a Derek Woods, you think of a Christian, you think of a lot of guys. Lewis, the Lewis son, he's pretty good. So these guys can earn some time going into the next couple games.
John Clay finishes this game with 30-plus. Deontay, I think the biggest thing for head coach Mark Getch, you've got to find a second scorer to go along with John Clay. He cannot do it all.
Yeah, until Cody gets his results back, they're going to have to find someone who can score, who can get that pressure off of John Clay, because if not, John Clay's going to drive his body into the ground.
116-80 is the final here in Pensacola. I want to thank you for tuning in. Make sure you keep up with your Eagles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have a good rest of your evening.